What is happening in Syria today is best understood not as a defeat of an armed group, but as a neutralization of a pressure instrument. Rojava, the US-backed Kurdish political project that later morphed into the Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, survived for years because it was useful, not just against ISIS but as a source of leverage over Turkey. Its existence constrained Turkish policy, forced constant military vigilance, and created a permanent security dilemma along Ankara's southern border. It did not need to be formally declared a proxy to function like one. Turkey's strategic achievement lies in how it broke that leverage. Ankara did not seek guarantees from external actors. Instead, it worked patiently to make Rojava strategically obsolete through sustained pressure, narrative control, and regional diplomacy. Turkey ensured that Kurdish autonomy lost its sponsors, its legitimacy, and its future. Once Rojava stopped being useful to outsiders, it stopped being protected. The SDF was left with a single survivable option: dismantled as an autonomous entity and merged into the Syrian state after vetting. Turkey won without a final battle. For Pakistan, the parallel is uncomfortable but clear. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan (TTP) is not just an internal security threat, it has repeatedly functioned as a pressure point. Enabled by cross-border sanctuary, regional ambiguity, and selective tolerance, the TTP constrains Pakistan's internal security choices, complicates diplomacy, and keeps the state in a reactive posture. Like Rojava, it does not require overt sponsorship to be useful. It only requires space, ambiguity, and time. The strategic lesson from Turkey is that such instruments lose power when their usefulness disappears. Pakistan's challenge, therefore, is not merely to degrade the TTP militarily, but to remove every condition that allows it to function as leverage for others. The first step is eliminating strategic usefulness. Turkey focused less on killing every fighter and more on ensuring Rojava served no purpose for allies, neighbors, or intermediaries. Pakistan must do the same. The TTP should not be useful to criminal economies, local power brokers, intelligence games, or regional bargaining. That requires sustained financial isolation, clear border governance, and absolute clarity in state messaging. Armed movements endure when they are useful. They fragment when they're not. Second, Pakistan must separate individuals from the organization. Turkey allowed individuals reintegration, not organizational survival. That distinction weakened Rojava internally. For Pakistan, this means offering tightly vetted exit pathways for low-level fighters, rehabilitation, amnesty under strict conditions, economic absorption, while keeping the TTP as an organization non-negotiable. The message must be consistent and credible. People may return, the group will not. Third, Pakistan must close the TTP's future horizon. Rojava collapsed once it became clear that autonomy, recognition, and permanence were impossible. The TTP must face the same reality. No parallel justice systems, no territorial concessions, no ideological carve-outs waiting at the end of the violence. Negotiations that imply eventual political space only extend the group's lifespan. Fourth, regional alignment is essential. Turkey succeeded because no major actor actively blocked the outcome. Pakistan must work towards sustained alignment with externals and Afghanistan's de facto authorities, especially other regional stakeholders, so the TTP cannot shift location, rebrand, or exploit diplomatic gaps. Pakistan's present alignment with the US and pressure on interim Afghanistan government to stop sheltering terrorists are significant policy strands to ensure that geography stops protecting the TTP cadre hiding in Afghanistan. Finally, narrative control matters. Like Turkey, Pakistan needs tight narrative discipline. All state institutions must speak with one voice. Individuals may return, the organization will not. Reintegration should be framed as mercy towards misled individuals, never as recognition of the TTP's cause. Simultaneously, the state must consistently rule out parallel justice systems, territorial authority, or ideological carve-outs, while visibly governing and normalizing affected areas so the TTP's promised future quietly collapses. In essence, Rojava was to Turkey what the TTP is to Pakistan. Not just a militant challenge, but a strategic lever used by others. Turkey did not defeat the lever head-on. It removed the conditions that made it usable. Pakistan's way forward lies in doing the same, quietly, persistently, and decisively, until the TTP too runs out of future.